Neutralize residual odors and bodily fluids before re-ingestion. Please press the activation button in the next 3 seconds. You have chosen not to activate chemical taste neutralization. Thank you and have a nice day.
What's up, everybody? It's Bearwood Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Subnautica. So apparently, I've just screwed something up, and my still suit that I'm now wearing apparently will not neutralize chemical odors, which that's kind of awful, and I hope there's a way to remedy that. Well, at least on the plus side, whenever they update the game again, I will more than likely have to go through all this again, so then I can activate chemical neutralizing odors, or whatever the heck that thing just said. Anyways, so, when we left off in the last episode, we had finally found ourselves a workbench and some other doodads and upgraded the Seamoth, which is all well and good. But I also managed to upgrade a few things in between that episode and this one. So we now have a diamond hardened blade knife, so that should last us a bit longer. You'll notice I have a repulsor, propulsion cannon? Propulsion cannon, there we go. Already built, and the aforementioned still suit, which is supposed to give us more water, I think? Like, supposed to do something with the water? Maybe? Oh, I just realized this is still equipped. Huh. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I also have my swim charge fins so that we can charge up our stuff. We're gonna throw that back in there. Oh, and I made a laser cutter, just in case we end up across one of those salvage wreckage thingy-mabobbers. And yes, that is the official name of them, salvage wreckage thingy-mabobbers. Oh, and also, I'm gonna move the sea view out a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very shallow here, very shallow. Yep. Really? I can't get past that? Seriously? That's messed up. That is messed up. Alright, come on, this way. We'll go this way. So, that awkward moment when you find your old base and totally forgot about it. I found that earlier this afternoon while I was working on doing some off-camera work, aka the propulsion cannon and still suit and all that crap. So you might be wondering where I am going, because I believe the last time I did an episode we had talked about doing, ooh, what is that? That's probably a Seamoth fragment. I think I left those. We had talked about doing more building. Well, I've been having a lot of water issues lately. Food, not so much, especially now with the repulsion... I can't ever get that right. Propulsion cannon. But water has been an issue. Now, we did make a still suit, which I don't really remember how well that works, or how effective it is. But... I did learn through the wiki... Oh, let's go and let's check that fragment. I don't know if I've checked this area or not. I did learn through the wiki, though, that the water filtration thingy-mabobber is supposed to be in the mushroom biome, and I'm pretty sure there was a mushroom biome not too far from the Aurora that we came across. So, with that in mind, we are headed out there to do some investigations into water filtration fragments and see what we can come up with, because I'd really like... I won't put it on the Sea View, too many C's. I won't put it on the Sea View because that would just be too power draining. I think they said, I think the wiki article read that you needed 5 solar panels, and I also don't remember what some of these fragments in here are. Let me grab my laser cutter too, just in case that we come across a fragment or something down here. Seamoth. Now, I thought I explored all of these. Ooh, power cell. Heck yeah, I'll take that. Never know. Let's actually dig the sand here so I can see what's going on. First aid kit, there we go. Now, we could explore some of these fragments now, from the, whatchamacallit, update. The Wreckage update. Nope, give me the battery. Some of this stuff we can use, in crafting and whatnot, too. Battery. I should be swimming around with my... Oh, get him! Water. That's all I see when I see those fish is water. Sea moth. Dangnabbit. Because that's actually where these fragments are supposed to be. Ooh. Is around the aurora and whatnot. So we could totally look for some wreckage fragments on our way to the... whatchamacallit? Mushroom biome. Ooh, water. Yay. Ooh, water. Yay. Ooh, quartz. I love this gun. I forgot how much I really, really enjoy having a propulsion cannon. I really don't know why I didn't prioritize it sooner, because it's awesome. So... awesome. Oh! We just got water from our suit. Apparently chemically flavored. That should be the title of this episode. Chemically flavored water. Okay, so that reduces your food, but it does increase your water. Interesting. Let's see. I am really not keeping this very organized, to be honest. I'm kind of just chucking all this crap everywhere. And I'm gonna keep these in fish form for now, mainly for power reasons, because I don't want to use up all of my power on filtering it or whatever, and then not be able to drive anywhere. And I do know the 750 or whatever is actually including the capacity of the power cells, which we no longer have because they're all empty. So I'm aware of that as well. I thought there was... I'm really gonna be mad if there isn't a mushroom biome out here, because I'm pretty sure that there was. Alright, I haven't actually been out this far, I don't think. Oh, that's the side of the aurora, so I definitely have. I just wasn't deep because I was afraid of the Leviathan things coming out, but I don't know if they're actually in this area, because apparently they changed up their code to where now they're biome-based and not just hanging out by the aurora based. Which actually makes more sense. It would make more sense for those to be like, oh, they're just out in deeper, more dangerous waters, not just right next to this ship. That would be kind of weird. So this is kind of twofold, and I may pause it here in a minute until we actually get where we want to go. Because obviously this scenery is not all that interesting. So actually let me do that. Let me pause it until we get out to some biome where we can look around a bit more. Alrighty, it looks like we found ourselves a mushroom biome. So, I was kind of close. We had to go through that weird blue bubble zone first. And, of course, I had gone too far down, so I had to come back up, and I don't know why I'm carrying a chunk of scrap metal with me. That's weird. Okay. I thought for a second I had the the signal thing with me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, now unfortunately we are at night, but I do see 2 fragments already, though I've probably seen them before and left them. But it says there's a filtration system here. I'm gonna find it if it is, because I want a water filter. I am tired of hunting airfish. Oh. I just realized my sea moth is kind of busted. It's 66% health. Oh, one other cool thing. We already had that ability with the sonar pulse thingy-mabobber, but with our, whatchamacallit. I'm very good at naming things, by the way. Our thingy-mabobber and our whatchamacallit. Oh, there's another fragment right there. The perimeter defense. You can actually use more power and charge this. So before I would just tap the button and it would pulse, but if you hold it, it generates a bigger pulse in a bigger area. Though it does use considerably more power, so keep that in mind. Why not? Alright, let's see what you guys are. Cyclops pressure fragment. What about you? Same thing. And yes, I know I could be using these to get titanium, but I don't really care. Yes, okay, so that's to be expected. Let's equip... Oh, nope. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want a flashlight so that I can see what we're doing, just in case. There's 1, 2, 3 fragments right there. That's cool. Pressure compensator, terraformer. Oh, I'm already done with that one. I am still looking for stasis rifle fragments and something else. I want to. What was that? Oh. I want to say it was... Where did I see that other fragment at? Hello. There's 1. I thought I said I saw 3. Was it just 2? I don't know. 1, 2... I thought there was 1 over there. Oh, there it is. And there's another one. Gosh, there are fragments everywhere here. Too bad they're all things that I've had. Ooh, reclaimed water. Thank you! Okay, so the still suit, kind of awesome. Another one, and another one. Good gravy. Terraform, but they're all the same. I was told the wiki, if this is inaccurate information, the wiki lied to me. That's all I'm saying. Let's go ahead and charge up the flashlight. Yeah, it said mushroom biome. That's what it told me. Giant mushroom biome. So that's where I am. So if everyone's yelling at me, I'm passing the sea moth, aren't I? Where did it go? Okay, it's supposed to have a beacon. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It's literally right in front of my face. This is what we get for swimming in the dark. No, anyways, the, if everyone's yelling at me right now, oh, it's not there, we already seen what kind of fragments are, well, take it up with the wiki. Because that's what it told me. I want to find one of these fragments. I only need 2 of them, as far as I'm aware. So all it's got to do is give them to me. Jagnabbit. Alright, so tell you what, rather than inflicting, or, what's the word? Rather than torturing you, let's go with that one, with me just aimlessly blubbering and wandering around looking for fragments, I am going to do this and go about my merry way until I find what I'm looking for. And then I will be back, and we will go from there. Okay, so it lied. It lied to us. It lied. It lied to us. So, basically, I did some Googleage and found that, nay, the water filtration thing, not in a mushroom forest. Nope, not there. So, all accounts pointed to Wreckage, one of the Wreckage things now, hence this guy, is, well, I don't know if it's this one specifically, I'm guessing, but the wrecks are where you find the, whatchamacallit, the water filtration. fragment. And the screenshot that was shared as far as the coordinates looked roughly about like this, and since there's a wreckage right there, I'm guessing we're at the right spot, but I don't know that to be fact, so we're going to investigate. And I do have my trusty cutter thing. I don't know what it is. Laser cutter? I keep wanting to say diamond cutter because you make it with a diamond. So it was like, ooh, you need diamonds for something, so naturally it just became diamond cutter for me. That and, you know, Minecraft, so diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, you know, yeah. So I gotta be honest, I've never done a wreckage thing before. That looks like an entrance, so we're gonna go with that. But I don't know what's cuttable, what's not cuttable. That also looks like an entrance right there. So on, so forth, and there you have it. Another entrance-looking piece. There's also... yeah! Fry those little piranha things, whatever they're called. Blood-sucking leeches. Alright, so we pretty much made the coast clear, or hopefully. So let's go investigate our first wreckage. Alright, titanium. I think everyone was expecting a little bit of that. Again, keep in mind that I don't know what I can and can't cut with the laser cutter thing. So if I pass something or everyone's like, oh, you could just cut a hole and you miss stuff, well, chalk that up to I don't know what I'm doing. Nothing? I was hoping I could get another upgrade or something. Ooh. Well, that's cool. I'm loving this so far. This is kind of awesome. Can I search this? It's a locker. Natural selection. I'm not an expert, but I believe that was made by the same studio that made this. So I'm guessing all of these little like posters and Easter egg things are probably going to be for that. Alright, so this looks like cuttable. I don't know how we do this. Do I just hold it, or do I actually have to like cut it open? Oh, I see. It's kind of auto-tracking. I may have to swim back out for an air trip. Not sure yet. I do like having those expanded tanks. Those help a lot. And the rebreather helps a lot because then it negates depth and whatever. But this is kind of taking forever. Not to mention, if it takes 50% to open one door, which it kind of looks like, I am so glad that I have those swim fins. Or, yeah, swim charge fins. Alright, we are through. I'm gonna go... We need air. Alright, let's charge later. Charge later, breathe now.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I am aware of that, lady. Alright, let's get a little closer so that we can have a quick... Yeah! I hate those little boogers, so that never gets old. And I forgot the sea moth isn't instantaneous with its air. That sucks. Okay, so we're through one door. I don't know how many doors and stuff are accessible in each wreck, but I'm loving this so far. This is fun. I like the micromanagement of you have to be smart about where you basically park your sea moth for air purposes, and you also have to basically pay attention to how much you're using your air and stuff, how long it'll take you to get through a door, so on and so forth. Okay, we're through this door. That's all sparky and electrical. Can't open that. I don't know if I'm gonna get shocked going through here or not. Guess not. So, were I a fragment, where would I be? Exactly. Suppose I don't know. Now I will admit this. I don't know if that means there's fragments around the wreckage and that's what I should be looking for, or if it's actually in the wreckage here. Like if this is where I should be. Oh, there's a fragment. I guess that answers that. Filtration machine. Exactly what I'm looking for. Sweet.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so now everything else we find in here is pretty much just going to be gravy. Which I honestly don't know what else you can find in here. Okay, this looks like the bottom entrance where we looked at before. Oh, can't cut that. Alright, we are probably going to have to hot-foot it a little bit. This doesn't look like it's really big enough to house too much more. Stupid little bugger. I hate them. Hate them so much. Hate them. I hate those little buggers. Alright. So let's try our hand at possibly a different access point and see if maybe there's some other stuff we can get out of the ship that way. That's the only other thing that I'm thinking is I don't know what other access points we have. We saw another door, or another opening, or at least, over that way. So I'm kind of thinking there may be other routes to go. But I don't know this to be fact. And we're gonna use that so that we're all hydrated. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate them. First aid kit, what do you know? Read my mind. Alright, so there's a door that way. Or a tunnel, rather. This looks promising. And by promising, I mean it's probably where we would die in a horror movie. Like Aliens or something. Okay, and this just leads out. So I'm pretty sure that was mostly all that was in there was the fragment for that. Kind of guessing. So let's go ahead and do one last thing while we're right here. Wow, you swim slow when you have something in your hand. Either that or I'm just used to whipping around with the sea moth thing. It's also possible.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we cleared that entrance and that entrance. We saw where that wreckage was, the side there. That's the room with the fragment. And this is probably the hallway where we cut open the door. So seriously? Oh. I thought that was a fish. So I think we covered everything. My last step is I would like to investigate this area real quick. See if we have any fragments or... Ow! Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. I just saw a box down in there, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I don't have a stasis rifle where I can stun the stuff. And usually the stuff in those boxes are just like batteries and things. Though, let's test something out. I know I'm killing those little piranha things, I don't care. Let's test out a theory I've had before. And that is, I want to find out if this stun thing works on these plants. What the? I turned off my lights. Holy crap! I just realized that right-clicking turns off your lights. I totally didn't even know that. Okay, I don't know if that was enough. We have enough power, I think. Let's do 10%. Alright, now, let's risk it. See what they do. You still gonna shoot at me? Yep, you are. Alright, let's screw it. Let's do some evasive maneuvering, see what we got here. Nothing? Are you serious? Oh, I don't like you anymore. Alright, well, screw that. We basically got what we came for, so... You ready for this? Oh, you ready for this? love killing these little things. So much fun. Alright, enough screwing around. Where is my ship? There you are. And I also don't know, it seems to maybe be a glitch or something, but even if I am going really, really slow, I seem to get hurt when docking. All of a sudden, like when it turns me around.
Welcome
See?
aboard, Captain.
Doesn't really hurt too bad, but I do take a hit, which is not cool. My own ship's attacking me. Alright, so let's head back to the base, and we are going to start with the last few minutes of this episode working on kind of the base building side of things. Okay, so we're back at the main base, but we have a little bit of an issue here. Some of you may notice the Cyclops is at a weird angle, or sea view, whatever. And it is swimming funkily. Very, very strange, right? Look at that! Way up there. That's a floater. I I swam through, propelled through, whatever, a couple of those, and it screwed up my submarine. It won't level out. It's really aggravating. But somehow, that one is stuck. I was all over the ship, like, where is it? I know that's... See? I'm getting them all over the place. I'm just... Oh, crap. Stop it. Stop it. Here, just give it. Just give it. I'm pretty sure these are attached to my ship, too, and I don't know why. Be gone! There, I think that worked. Now to fix this one over here. See? They're literally floating. Be gone! Get off my ship. Even ghosting, like, I don't understand how they're just, like, glitchy stuck to my ship. Doesn't make any sense. Go attach yourself to the Aurora or something. Get out of here. Looks like it might have leveled out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't even want these floaters. They just keeping my ship from swimming straight. I also don't know why it's that's a glitch, I think. It's making those breathing noises whenever I actually surface with the sub, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless we have a leak, which would not be good at all. So I've pretty much unloaded most everything off of the sub. Not off the sub, off of our trip. Into the sub's inventory. So now it's a question of basically what do we want to build? Now, right off the bat, I can think of a few things, namely a water filtration system, which is something that I've wanted to build for a while now. But also we could use some more solar panels, stuff like that. While we have daylight and it'll recharge, let's go ahead and do it this. I don't want to make the quartz in the glass just yet, because I'm not 100% sure that I want to just use glass. There's some things like lockers and solar panels and stuff that require quartz. But the filtration system is really cheap. It's only 2 titanium once you have the blueprint. The blueprint's the hardest part. We are right next to a thingy-majigger, one of those volcanic things, so we might be able, I know we have the stuff to make a thermal plant, and then use some power transmitters to bring the power to us. But I would like to make a thermometer first, which is a computer chip, and I have no silver, so that's not going to happen. So we have 2 options. I could eyeball it and just hope we get it right, basically, over here with the thermal tube thing, which isn't a bad idea, actually. And we could just run power relays all the way up. The one thing, and I'm going to do something really stupid, let's see. I'm trying to see where we could put power relays without getting hurt. Ooh. I'm gonna die, probably. But I think if we run... Ooh, this is scary. so if we're running like this outer edge here... Ooh, oh, I want to be closer to the wall. Ooh, ouchie, 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 ouchie. Okay, so that's too close. No, too close. How about here? Is this too close? I'm gonna kill myself. So that's interesting. I know, I'm like burning my skin, but I find it interesting. What I find interesting is basically the fact that it seems like actually being on the surface is damaging, but we were like floating above the surface, like in the water. It didn't seem to be affecting us, which is what I find curious. Though I do need to visit my health kits wherever they are, unless I use them all, which sucks. I probably did. Yay! Looking that way. Yep, totally think I did. Okay, well, crap. They're not hard to make or anything, and I'm not really in anything dangerous, so we'll postpone that. Let me know what you guys think. If you've worked with thermal plants before, how close do I need to put it to make it work? Because I'm actually thinking, if you're looking at my crosshair, there's a little alcove right here, which is where I'm kind of thinking of putting it. And there's totally a dead peeper. Or what looks like a dead peeper. So let's... I know this is dumb, but... Okay, so you don't get hurt here. So we could possibly put it like right there, and then run power relays up here, and see how that works. That's doable. But for now, what I'd actually like to do is fortify with some foundation. Did I even put a foundation down here? Oh, I did, okay. So let's try and match up our foundations and get some structural integrity going on. Let's see. Then what I'd like to do... Now we could go crazy and just build foundations all the way out to and around the moon pool, which is not a big deal. But I do like the idea of continuing our surface base idea. So, with that in mind... Gosh, how did I do this before? It was something super jury-rigged. I think it was rooms or something, like on top of each other. I honestly don't remember how I pulled this off. Oh, maybe it was with a foundation. Ah, I'm thinking it was, actually. So we did this, and then I think... Yep, okay. We have to make sure it's centered, though. That would be centered. And then I'm pretty sure I stacked it up until I could get a vertical... Oh, I need to pay attention to the hull integrity now. Okay, so that is one. Now we can remove this one, I think. Corridor, deconstruct. I don't want to get rid of this yet, because it's holding the foundation, essentially. Can I get one up top? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Now, that will be our surface. Now I just need to get rid of all the ones in between. Then we can get rid of the foundation, and then I should be able to connect all of it with vertical connectors. Theoretically. Oh. Okay, 2.8. Cool. Now, can I do this, or do I have to go down? Okay, I'll have to go down. But that does connect to that one. Okay, cool. That's 2, and they're also, what, 0.5? Yeah, I think so. Okay, after this one, we'll put... Oh! Not cool. Let's throw down another foundation this way. And I may or may not leave the foundations set up the way this looks. This doesn't look bad, but I just may or may not leave it like that. I don't know yet. But why aren't you letting me do another vertical connector? Alright, so can I do a ladder? Now that's a problem. Did I do 2 rooms first? Like one on top? I think I might have. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't have enough titanium. Really? I already used all that? I guess I did. Oh well. Okay, fine. Yeah, I know I've done this before. I honestly just don't remember the order that I did everything in. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Well, did it cook the fish that was? Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. It cooked the fish that was on me when I swam into that volcano thing. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Oh wait, I've got salt. I know some of you are probably like, what does that have to do with anything? It's for med kits. So 4 creepvine and 2 coral. That'll give me 2 med kits. Sorry this one's a little bit long. I've been trying to keep my Subnautica series and stuff a little bit more into the 20-30 minute bracket. Some of you don't mind longer episodes, and in that case, well, great. But a lot of times I've just been trying to fit more accomplishment, I guess, into each episode. And so it's been prolonging their time. Okay. Oh, and one other thing is I failed to mention this in my recent Elite Dangerous episode, and for that I apologize. But I am getting ready to move again into our more semi-permanent home rather than the temporary apartment. So this is probably going to end up being my last episode for a couple of weeks until we get situated. So just kind of a heads up on that. Now wait a minute. Why didn't I have enough to... I got bleach. Should have only taken... Oh, I only grabbed 2 creepvine like a dum-dum. That's what it was. Math. Math is hard. So yeah, I will still try my best to keep up with comments and stuff like that, but it'll probably be, I'm guessing about 2 weeks before I end up doing more episodes. So this week is kind of the last of all my episodes. The Space Engineers inspiration, all that kind of stuff is going to go on hold for just a couple weeks. I know last time I didn't put the inspiration series on hold, but I am this time just because it's temporary. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay, it's still not connecting. And I don't know why that is, because I know I got this last time. Alright, we're going to try something. I'm going to put the other vertical connector down, but when I do that, I'm going to do the ladder from the inside and see if it'll connect itself. So let's check that out. Let's try that theory. The ladder. No, it's not. Dang nabbit, what did I do before? I can't remember. I know I got this to work, though. Let's try one other thing. If I were to put... It's like it's a half step off or something. That's what's weird. It's just not quite there. Alright, well, let's try something else then. Oh crap, my inventory is full. Ugh, this is so annoying. I hate trying to inventory manage while trying to build. It's kind of frustrating. Let's just waste some titanium here for a second. Because if I decide to expand the foundation, I'll have to do this anyway. And then I'll just use this if I need it for anything. Actually, tell you what, let me pause it for a second so we don't run super long, because I'd like to get this resolved before we wrap up the episode, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I know it's nighttime, which makes this a little harder to see, but this is basically what I came up with. I realized what I did differently. I actually went back and watched my old episode, and as it turns out, you can't do a vertical connector on top of the regular room, but you can do it on a normal corridor. So that's what I did. You put one little branch off, then go with the vertical up, and I made a glass corridor with a observation room because you need enameled glass, and I had enough quartz to make 3 glass, and I remembered over here by our pod the plethora of stalker teeth that were laying around to make enamel glass, so I grabbed a bunch of them, made us some enamel glass, and now we have an observatory room, which is cool. I think it would be kind of neat to do... I'm mixed, because I really like the idea of like an all-glass base. I just honestly don't. That's so much quartz. I just don't know if I can find it. Because basically, if you look at the spec things, you get 2 titanium per corridor, but for a glass corridor, it's 2 glass. That's 4 quartz. So, quartz being, in my opinion, harder to find, and, well, obviously there's less options. You have an L or you have a straight. You don't have the T's or the X's or anything like that. So I'm a little mixed on whether or not we could actually pull off a sub-water glass base, but I think it would be awesome looking. But I did like the idea also of having the above water be glass and like below was, you know, something like that. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think on that. But
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we have a fabricator here. We still have the 1 solar panel. The moon pool goes over there. And then we have this branch that goes up here to our glass observatory. What? It does look pretty awesome, though this would look cool underwater too. So I'm totally okay with flipping these and making it like glass corridors and observatories go on the bottom, plus room, and then all of your above water is all the titanium stuff. That would be fine. That would be fine too. Again, it's just so much glass. But if we did it that way, okay, here's something I want to speculate. If we did it to where regular corridors and rooms go above and glass goes underwater, it would actually make sense because I'm planning on doing more above water than below. Like having big, long stretches of corridors that stretch to different biomes and then plummet down to the bottom where you could then have foundations and glass rooms and stuff. So that's not a bad idea. Though I do think... Oh, now this is new. Huh. That's weird. You can build to it, but you can't... Does that... That's funky. You can build on other edges than the one that it attaches to, but it doesn't make a door. Because I was thinking, could the observatory rooms work like regular rooms? And if that's the case, that would be kind of awesome. Anyways, so the only other thing I have to report is I did move that one little base that we had over there. I moved it over here so that we could establish thermal power down here and then use power relays to bring it up to this room. And then we can use this to have all of our water filtration systems going. And we can have like more than one going at a time, as you can see, because I'm building a lot of them. I don't know how many of them I actually need, but let's start with 3 for now. And I also don't know how much power the thermal generator does, so I don't want to like overdo it, but that's the idea, is that would be on a separate grid so that we could filter water and all that, and then this would be like part of the main base type of thing. So let me know what you guys think about all of that crap. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks, and I will see you guys later. Peace.